Aloha. Welcome to your timeless tarot reading energy check-in for the day with Talk Story Tarot. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and let's get right into it. Marriage. Okay, marriage card. So we're dealing with a relationship here. There's a couple here. They look pretty happy, pretty content and satisfied. They're in a garden here, maybe at the church, getting married. They're looking their best. He's got his arm around her waist. They look pretty happy here. I've pulled this card before. She just looks like she's just really serene and peaceful and almost like she knows something. And him, on the other hand, he's just kind of really content with what he has. He's happy with what he has. I'm not sure about her, though. Let's keep going. Despair. You know, it's kind of a tough situation here. Despair. Maybe you're feeling really torn up inside about something. Maybe it's this relationship. You know, maybe it's a job. But there's all these people inside. It says not hiring. I guess they've got, it seems like, to you at least. Or maybe you're not seeing it. But it's like you're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling unheard, unseen, unwanted, unworthy. But you know what? The only thing that really is important? Puppy. Puppy loves you. Puppy is here for you. All you have to do is pick up Puppy. Puppy will never leave your side. You know, whenever you're sad, guess who's there for you? Who is this? Who is this entity, this familiar in your energy field? I wouldn't tell someone to go out and get a puppy if they don't have one. I have a puppy. I have a familiar. I'm kind of used to this energy being around me when I'm sad. But for you, it might be something else. But, you know, feeling like this sucks. It sucks. And it's not that you're feeling that for no reason. There's got to be a reason. That reason, I mean, you're just all tattered here. You're broke down. You're being beat up. And, you know, I mean, we live with our choices in life, but we're given a certain amount of circumstances that can vary from person to person. Some people are born into really good circumstances and some people aren't. But we do have choices. However, even though we have choices and our choices set us up to be where we are, we can not be aware of what the choices are. We might not know what our choices are. We might not even have the skill to make those choices. And that can be really, really frustrating. For example, when it comes to choices, let's say you're born in an extremely impoverished country. You know, think of it this way. Maybe it's not you, but, you know, think of someone who's born in the most impoverished circumstance that you can think of. For me, would be like, let's say they were born to garbage pickers. You know, you're on the back of your mother, and her job and all she's ever known and all she does is dig through garbage. You know, dig through the scraps of what other people leave behind. And maybe she was born into that circumstance. And her house is built on the trash pile. I know this sounds extreme, but it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon in certain places in the world where they're so impoverished that they could have a choice. Like, let's say they could just walk off that garbage pile and go somewhere else. Why live on top of a garbage pile when you don't have to? Walk away from it. Don't live your whole life on top of a garbage pile. But maybe that's all they know. So the choice doesn't seem like an option. You know, it could be something they dream about, but because they're so used to their circumstances that they just kind of throw their hands up and just be like, well, this is my life. This is what I was born to do. But this world is vast. This world is vast, and it's a world of opportunity. It might not seem like it now, and it, you know, in this day and age, it might not feel that way. It might not look that way. Everything's so expensive, everything's so crazy and chaotic, but it's always going to be that way. The universe is very dynamic, and the circumstances are always shifting, always changing, always, you know, it's just super chaotic and dynamic. So you're going to have to try to figure out a way to navigate through this soup. And you can. You just have to believe in yourself. Okay. 9 of Swords. Don't despair. This is despairing energy. This is us trying to just not give up. And to help someone not give up, they're giving up. You know, it's like a nightmare. This feels like a nightmare. It feels like if we just let go, like, who cares, right? Just let go. Just let the demons take me. But somebody here loves you. You know, maybe it's your puppy, maybe it's your family, maybe it's your ancestors who have passed on. But you have help here. Someone here loves you and wants to help you and doesn't want you to feel this way, doesn't want you to let go. I'm feeling really sad for you right now. Why are you feeling this way? Four of Pentacles. Yeah. This is very strongly, you know, like, this is where you are normally. You're kind of in this Four of Pentacles energy when things are going right. But, you know, maybe it's just a sad time right now. You need to embrace the magic around you, especially in nature. I say this all the time, but going into nature is so healing. You know, this guy, he doesn't have anyone. He's by himself. He's all alone. But he's not despairing because he feels very abundant. He's got all his, you know, I don't know what these things are, drums, satchels. But he's got them all in a row, all his little pentacle purses here. And he's got his bamboo sticks and he's eating or he's playing a flute. I don't know what he's doing. But he's just kind of looking off into the distance. He's looking forward. He's facing forward. He's not facing down. He's not looking at his toes. He's not in despair. I think this is your base energy here. You know, where you're kind of like, you've got everything you need for right now and you're good and you're just kind of looking ahead and forging ahead. You got to keep forging ahead. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. This is super happy, contented energy here. You know, he's just going about his normal panda business. You know, he's got the ace in a hole. He's good. He's happy. He's floating on a cloud and nothing can touch him. You know, he's going to be eating bamboo forever up in the clouds. You know, he's abundant. He's reached the pinnacle. He's reached his success. So you just have to keep looking forward. I know it's really hard right now. I know things aren't going the way you thought they were gonna go, but don't despair, because it's gonna come around. You know, this energy is not gonna last forever. Four of Wands. You had the Four of Pentacles, and now we have the Four of Wands. Yeah. Right now, we're feeling sort of off our center, but we just need to kind of rebalance everything. You know, proclaim it. We need to stick our staff in the ground and just be steady. We need to be steady. We need to steady ourselves. And, you know, I feel like I'm kind of repeating myself a lot when I look at these cards, but that's just the feeling that I get, that we need to get grounded, because this energy here is telling us that we need to get grounded, that we're not quite grounded. You know, that we're feeling a little bit out of sorts, like a puzzle. You know, we're feeling like a puzzle, but we can figure out this puzzle. We can get grounded. We don't have to feel like down is up and up is down and left is, you know, and right is left and left is right, and all confused and just kind of like, you know, in this F it energy, where F it, I give up. Don't give up. There's no reason to, because, you know, everything comes in cycles. This is going to cycle away. So let's see here. 10 of Cups. Yeah, 10 of Cups. This is the ultimate reward. The diamond in the middle of the cups is the ultimate reward. Everything rebalances itself back out. You know, that discombobulated energy, it's going to right itself. It's going to all come back together. You know, and the way that this is going to happen is through your choices. You have to make better choices for your life. If you want things to go in a better direction, if you don't want to feel pain all the time, despair all the time, anger all the time, frustration, you know, just like giving up. You don't have to give up. You just have to make those changes, make those good choices. And things will come around again and again and again and again. It always loops around back to source. So here we have the King of Cups. Everything's coming in upside down today. What's going on? Yeah, King of Cups. We're not feeling very abundant, are we? We're feeling like things are just going way too slow. You know, this is like almost like we feel like we're just upside down and not everything's spilling out of our cup. And we're feeling very sort of like almost miserly in our energy, where we have to kind of draw things in rather than be abundant and give things out. We're feeling stingy, selfish. We're feeling like people are taking from us and they're not giving, that we're not getting the rewards that we thought we were going to get, and we're feeling very unheard. We're feeling unheard, we're feeling unappreciated. And that sucks, you know, that makes us feel like crap. And it sucks feeling like crap, and it sucks feeling unappreciated. It's not going to be that way forever, guys. It's not. Yeah, this is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Yeah. It's not going to last. It's not going to last. Our cups are going to get filled again, and people are going to be giving to us again. They want our contribution. Our contribution is valuable. It might not feel that way right now, but look, everything's overflowing again. And there was a time when things were overflowing for us. Do you remember that? Do you remember this time when things were great and things were overflowing and things were happy and you thought, yes, finally, I'm not failing at life. Finally, things are looking up for me. Finally, I found something that I'm good at, that I love doing. And then, as time goes on and you're doing it, and then it kind of stagnates. But that means we need to level up. We need to level up. Yeah. This is like reminding us that we can do it again, and we can be even more abundant than we were the first time. This is just a reminder to say, hey, don't forget, things were really good at one point in time. You were getting a lot of things done, and you were able to do a lot more than you are right now. But right now, things are not going so great, and because you're in this despair energy, things are not going great. It makes things go even worse. I mean, things go even worse when we're not feeling great. And so that's why things aren't picking up. Hello. And we got the King of Swords upside down. Yeah. Yeah, we're not feeling very strong here, guys. We're feeling super drained. We're feeling like we're gonna fall down at any moment. Like we're just, gosh, this is really strong. This is a strong wake-up call. This is a call to right yourself, to get yourself back into the He-Man energy, because right now you're not feeling like He-Man at all. So what are we gonna do about it? Humor. We need to laugh again and play again. Aw. Look at this funny Snooze. He's so cute. He's kind of big though. Well, I guess she's really small. Yeah, we need to play again. Laugh at yourself. Lighten your heart. Oh, let nothing steal your happiness. Nothing at all. Just because things are not going so great in the direction that you were hoping they were going to go, you need to release and unburden your heart. Your heart is burdened. It's burdened with all these cares and worries. You need to go and find a body of water, even if it's just your own bathtub, but find a body of water that you can just float in and unload all these worries away. Go in your bathtub, focus on your heart center, and just allow the cares and worries to flow out of your body through your heart center, and just let the water carry it away. Let nothing steal your happiness anymore. There's so many things that can steal our happiness. People just suck. And I know I'm not supposed to say that. I'm not perfect, guys. But when it comes down to it, when we're trying so hard just to get through our day, there's people that will come around and steal our happiness, and they're not trying to do that. But because they're triflers, and the way that they behave, because they're not in their pono, they're not righteous people. They're way in the deep darkness. They can come into your energy at any moment. And they can just instantly steal your happiness. And that's not their fault. They're just there. They're just NPCs. They're gonna be there. They're always gonna be there. But it's up to you to let nothing steal your happiness. It's up to you to unburden your heart, to laugh at yourself, to say, you're silly. You don't have to let this get you down, man. There's no reason for it. They have nothing to do with you. And whatever they're doing, let them do it. Let them deal with their own karma. Their karma will come full circle. Yeah, their karma will come full circle. Now, I'm not saying let people abuse you. Absolutely not. You can stand up for yourself. And standing up for yourself feels really good. If it doesn't feel good, then back away. Don't even bother. Just remove yourself from the situation. The best offense is a good defense. Or the best defense is a good offense. No, the best thing to do is to remove yourself from a situation that doesn't feel good. You know, you can get out of there. And if you can't get out of there physically, get out of there mentally. Get out of there spiritually. Just go back into your meditation, into your practice. Yeah, you want to establish a practice. And your practice can be very simple, guys. It doesn't have to be, going into lotus and doing deep meditation and transcendental meditation and all that. You don't have to do that. It can be something as simple as just taking a nap, going into nature, going for a walk, taking a drive, just parking somewhere, watching the sunset. Or people watching, going somewhere where you can people watch, where you can listen to music, where you can just, let go and have a good time. That's what this is. Dancing energy, happy energy. That's how we're going to deal with this. Cycles. I don't have goosebumps right now, but it always amazes me how my readings just really what I say, and then the cards will come out and just sort of confirm it. Everything goes in cycles. So this energy is not going to stay. We are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear. Trust this powerful process. It is powerful. Wow, these are like, I don't know if these are horses. Magical, powerful deities. Powerful Aumakua. These are like spirit animals, spirit guides. And they're here going in cycles, cycling down the drain of eternity. Everything goes in cycles. And what we put out is what we get back. So don't worry about it. It's going to come around again. We have to remember to laugh. We have to lighten our heart. That's the best way for it to come around again. Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Yeah. Let's release those old patterns. Those old patterns of being an awful bitch. Let that go. You don't have to be the way that you thought that you were conditioned to be. If you're conditioned to be too tough or afraid, if you were conditioned to be self-righteous or above everyone, or if you were conditioned to be below everyone, or if you were conditioned to always have to do what you were told to do your entire life, detach from that. Because you want to release these old patterns so that you can progress in a positive way. You don't want to keep progressing in a direction that is not making you happy, right? There's certain ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. It's the love. If you're not feeling the love, then you need to stop. You need to reassess, you need to stop, and you need to detach from the situation and just go, whoa. You want to look at it from an objective point of view. Detach, assess, objectively assess, not obsess, but assess, objectively assess the situation from a place of neutrality and release it. Be like, no, this is not who I want to be. You know, being this way, being nasty, I'm just speaking from my personal experience, because I can be pretty nasty. I can be pretty mean, and I know that I need to release that. That's a defense mechanism. It's a defense mechanism because it doesn't serve my highest ideals of love. Unity. Yeah, unity. As one, stand together. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. Yeah. You need unity. You need to know that you're a part of something greater. Because when we are not feeling like we're part of anything, it's easier for us to sort of fall away from our ideals of love. We can forget it, and we can start feeling like we can just do whatever we want and not face any sort of consequences for that. You know? That's when we start to hurt people, when we're not feeling part of the whole. When we're feeling like an outsider, when we're feeling unheard, when we're feeling abused. We're not in unity. But you need to understand this. It's really important, guys. The love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So is, the pain shared with another, or you hurting other people is also amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. You gotta remember that. You gotta remember that what you put out is what you get back, because the ripples come back. They come back, and they don't just come back and hit you. The karma doesn't just affect you. It affects so many lives. It affects the entire fabric of the universe. Everything that you do, every thought that you think, everything that you are. And that's super, like, whoa, that's kind of like too much to think about, but it's a fact. It's just the facts. I'm just here giving you the facts, people. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Yeah, this is for your soul's growth. Woohoo! Yeah, crack it open. Heart broken open, baby. This is your heart. It's many-petaled. And it's explosive. Oh my gosh, you have so much love to give. You have so much love to give, the entirety of all. This is you. Once you release it, there's nothing that can stop it. It's just going to completely ripple out. That ripple effect of love. There's no stopping it. This is huge, powerful energy. The energy of the ever unfolding rose. It doesn't stop. It's happening for you, not to you. So when your heart breaks, it breaks open. Break it open. Break it all the way. All the way, and let go. Let go. Just allow. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? We gotta figure this out. You have to figure it out. I have to figure it out. If you're hearing this, if this message is getting to you, please, I'm begging you. Yeah, something's triggering you. There's a mirror here. There's something here or someone here that is mirroring your energy. Ouch. What are they mirroring? What are they mirroring of you? Are they mirroring the things that you want to see in you? Or are they mirroring the things that are harming you? We do it to ourselves. And we do it to them too, because it's hurting them too. Just like what they're doing is hurting us, what we're doing is hurting them. Ouch, ouch. I'm just feeling like saying ouch, ouch, ouch. I'm feeling pain and like in like the left side of my head. I'm feeling pain right now. I'm feeling like a stabbing pain right now, just kind of out of nowhere. Ouch. Yeah, that's just like a tap on my brain saying, hello, this is happening to you. This is what's happening. Soul Star Chakra, merging with the divine. I get this card all the time. And there's a lot of cards in this deck, and I don't understand why I always pull this card. Soul Star Chakra. Because I do card reading. I do readings for myself all the time. Just to check in, just for me personally. And this card always comes out. Soul Star Chakra. Merging with the divine. Yeah, that is our base energy, our base modus operandi. This is our base mode to spiral out. Yeah. And you don't have to do psychedelics to spiral out. You can just spiral out by doing things that are creative in nature. So creativity, you could paint, you could draw, you could sculpt, you could cook, you could write, you could program, do something creative. And that creativity, that creative energy causes you to spiral out and merge with the divine. Because high art, and I've heard this said, that high art points you in the direction of the divine. That's powerful. That's beautiful. We need to create that high art. What is it? What is it that you aren't doing right now that you should be doing? We need to figure that out. Whoa. The Starseer. She's the Starseer. She has special powers. This is an extremely special star being. You know, indigo child, whatever you want to call this person. But this person exists within all. This person is you, obviously. Yeah. She's gorgeous. We love her. And she's got the power in her hand to guide people. She's a guide. She's a guide guiding you towards the light. Yeah. Starseer. I think one practical thing I'm getting from this is that you need to go outside at nighttime when it's really, really dark. I know it's hard in certain places, certain cities, even in my own neighborhood. I have a lot of neighbors who are super paranoid and they all have security lights that don't turn off, so it's hard for me to connect and see the stars. But one thing that I do as a normal practice that I've always done throughout my life is go outside and look at the stars. And I do divination through the stars. It's something that I've always been drawn to do. I'll also communicate with alien beings. I just do that in my, I just try to make that connection with them, with whatever's out there. And I've seen so much stuff. It's crazy just by looking up. I've seen things and I've shown people things that are there like, whoa, what the heck is that? I'd be like, yeah, that's them. But I think you need to do that because we're so used to in our daily lives, we don't look up. At nighttime, we don't look up. We don't see the vastness that's going on. There's so much stuff going on up there. So much. And we can get major downloads from the stars and from all the stuff that's going on above us that we're just kind of milling about, going about like little ants and not paying attention. So this is calling us to reach for the stars, to pay attention, to start to connect, to become a seer. Yeah, because like when I look at this energy here, oh, that's me. That's so me. But you know, a lot of this artist's paintings are like this. They're all kind of in the same mode. And I really connected with it. That's why I got this deck. But yeah, this is so me, this star seer. But it's coming up in your reading too. So maybe you're a star seer. Maybe that's what you do. You need to do that. You know, go outside. This is just a practical method. Go outside and connect with the stars. You know, or learn about constellations. Learn astronomy. Learn astrology. Now, personally, I don't really connect with astrology too much. I believe it, but there's just too much math. I'm not a math person. In my job, I have to do maths a lot. I have to do a lot of fractions in my job, my day job. But I'm used to it. But as far as like astrology and degrees and this and that, guys, I don't think I'll ever do that on this channel. That's a bit much for me, but as far as like visuals and tarot and interpreting tarot and using my intuition, yeah, I'm down with that. That feels comfortable for me. But anyway, it's starting to get dark. This message was basically, if I'm gonna just wrap it up and sum it up, this was a message of hope for you because you're not feeling too connected and you're feeling despair. But don't despair because, you know, life always turns on a dime. It's constantly turning, and you just need to relax and take some time to unburden your heart, to laugh, to play, and to look at the stars. Yeah, to become a seer. You can, because when you become a seer, you can figure things out so much easier because life just kind of happens for you. And rather than constantly to you, you become less of a victim when you become more divine. Aloha.